You got wheel damage. What's up, Bryce? How you been?
Busy. Good.
Oh,
Actually, I'm glad you jumped in here. How you been?
busy. But I haven't talked to you in forever, so I wanted to come in here and say hello to my buddy.
Stressing.
Why are you stressing, man?
I'm getting micro freezes and I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from.
as far as like the frame rates and stuff.
The bleachers like microscopically blink real fast white, and like everything on the track is just a very minute freeze, and it pulsates like a heartbeat. You know what I mean?
Do you have VSync enabled or anything?
I don't, but I saw that I had packet loss, and right now my quality's
okay.
fine. I don't know if that would have. You think that would have anything to do with that?
Absolutely. So if you start having connection problems, it can definitely affect your frame rates.
So it's the frame rate's fine. It's just micro.
Excuse me, that was a bad choice of words. So that blinking or that micro tearing you're talking about, that can have an effect on it. However, if you're not seeing that packet loss notification and it's still doing it, it's probably not the reason why.
Okay, what's the other reason? You said VSync?
Do you have VSync enabled?
So I don't think I have it in the sim. I'm pretty sure I don't. I think I just limit my FPS. I may have it enabled in the NVIDIA app. Possibly. Let me check. Let me see where VSync. Wow, you say disconnect VSync? I don't need VSync.
Well, typically, sometimes when you enable it, like at the NVIDIA level, but not at, and don't let the game request it, sometimes there can be conflictions there. Not saying every time, but I've run into that previously. Also, you said you have your FPS on a cap, on a limiter.
Yeah.
Is that set in iRacing or in the NVIDIA control panel?
Set in iRacing.
Okay. What's the cap, if you don't mind me asking?
So I've got 120 hertz on the monitor, so I cap it at 116.
Okay. Try capping it. Try pulling the cap off and see if it still does it, just for shits and giggles.
First, let me check if VSync's on in the NVIDIA control panel, which it is. It says use 3D application settings, so it would not be on then.
Correct. That would be set by iRacing, which is the right way to do it, in my opinion.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do no limit on the frames. I set my frames at 120 and that limit at 116, so let's see what that does.
Yeah, I'm curious if you let the video card just generate what it wants, if you still have that happening.
It's still there.
Yeah, I'm still here, boss.
No, I'm saying it's still there.
It's still there, okay.
It's very microscopic, but it's enough for my eye to catch it.
When did you notice it happening?
So, I noticed it happen when I got I don't know if this is exactly when, but I put a USB stick so I can attach more USBs to my PC, and I got it from Target, and I figured let me go to Best Buy and get a decent one. I mean, Best Buy was the same deal. They had an Insignia, but I figured it might be better than what Target had. I didn't have any issues when I got it, and now I'm having the issues again. I don't know if that has to deal with it, but I saw on Google them saying possible bad USB could cause that.
Like a bad USB drive, like a thumb drive?
Yeah, just something in there, yeah. I was thinking that may have been it. I don't know.
But you unplugged it, right? It's out of the computer?
It's in, the second one is in there, and it was acting fine when I had the second one in there, and now it just started hacking up again.
Okay. Have you tried restarting the computer?
I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to try that. I just want to make sure I cross all these settings off the list before I do the restart.
Gotcha. Now, I was going to say, if you noticed it after this big update, well, that would be an indicator. You know what I mean?
It's saying packet loss again.
So I get that a lot, brother. Like, this new feature has not been nice to me.
I don't know why, though. I've never really had an issue there. So the ping is fine, but I've never seen quality drop like that before.
Either have I. Now, I've had issues with connections dropping out, but not to the point where I'm blinking constantly in the race, or to the point where that alert or that should be triggering. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have Xfinity. Do you have Xfinity as well?
I believe I do. Actually, I think we just switched over to Comcast or American. Well, I'm sorry, American Airlines, AT&T.
Is that fiber?
Yeah, they just switched over to fiber.
Okay, so it wouldn't be a latency thing then. Can you monitor your quality? Can you see what the quality is? Is it in the green?
It's in the green right now, but so I
Okay.
notice when I get into windowed mode, that's when the quality drops.
Ah, okay. Do
But
you
I
normally
normally
race in
run.
windowed?
No, I normally run in full screen, but you know when I got all the other apps open, I got to go into window mode to touch on them.
So some try running it windowed mode without a frame.
What do you mean without a frame? Without the frame
So
limit?
nope. So what I mean is, if you go into your graphics configuration,
Mm-hmm.
let me jump in there with you. Go to options while you're in the session, and then you
Shit.
have graphic, which is the third one in from the left.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so you see where it says
Full
to
screen.
check. So if you uncheck that, you see where it says border.
Yep.
Uncheck the border and see if it still happens. It'll look like it's in full screen, but it's not going to have that border around the window.
So I do still have the border up there in the window.
Okay, you should have the border up still.
I
Okay.
think. So what's the big box versus the two little box? Which one should I click? Up in the right hand corner.
I'm confused. I'm sorry.
You know where you exit out of a window and to the left
Yes,
of it
sir.
you have the big box or two little boxes.
Yeah, you want to exit out of that window? Just go ahead and click the big box.
So the big box, I should be looking at it or no? Oh, okay, I see. Okay, all right. So I still have the border at the top.
Well, you have to actually click done, and then it'll change.
So I did that, but I still have that border, and I have border unchecked too.
Let's see. Wow, that's weird. It's not working anymore. I used to do that every once in a while. The minute you did that, you would lose the border, the frame around it, but it would still act as if you were running it in a window.
Yeah, no, it's still
That's
there.
wild.
And yeah, I'm still dealing with that stutter. And you know what's interesting is my R, my G, my T, everything on my frame box is fine,
Perfect.
like really low, but I'm still only getting 113 frames, and it flickers. You know what I mean? It's weird. It flickers. So if I'm not talking about regular,
It's flickering.
yeah, like 113, 109, 113, 109.
113. Okay. Do you have like the graphics push through the ceiling?
I mean, I normally do. It don't really bother much. Like I told you, all my boxes are good.
That's right. So do you have like HDR enabled and all that stuff?
I do.
Let me see this. One second. I'm gonna take a stab in the dark here, okay? Do you have SSAO enabled?
I do not.
Okay, good. You have HDR enabled, right?
Yeah, that's enabled.
And sharpening, I assume, correct?
Yeah, should I take MSAA off and put it FXAA?
Nope, you don't. I run MSAA. You shouldn't have to change that. What I want you to do is take off HDR, high dynamic range. You're gonna have to reload the session and see if it still does it with HDR off. This is just a stab in the dark here. This is something that was kicking my ass probably like 6 months ago, and I decided to check that box and shut it off, and then it fixed it. It stopped.
Interesting. Where's the non-HDR options?
All you have to do is just uncheck the box.
It's grayed out.
What?
Yeah.
Why the hell is it grayed out?
But I am grayed out.
What do you have enabled that's taking that option away from you?
Not too sure.
You got something turned on.
I wish I had a mouse that scrolled, and I do, but
So in the graphics options, you cannot uncheck HDR. So do you have it? Are you forcing it on?
am I forcing it? I mean, so I have like NVIDIA. Yeah, I have the NVIDIA one. Should I turn that one off? Like I override with the NVIDIA app.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Shut that one off.
That one actually
sorry.
might do it. You're good. No, I think I might do it actually. Let me, where's it at? Because it's on global settings.
Correct.
So,
That's going to be in the NVIDIA control panel.
Right, because I did do that on global settings. HDR is on the... Who is this?
Who is this?
What up, Spencer?
What's up?
You said it's in the control panel?
That should be in the NVIDIA control panel, correct?
I thought HDR was in the app. So would it be 3D settings? Where'd that be?
Or maybe it is the app. I'm sorry.
I think it is the app. But what I'm going to do, yeah, because I got to add iRacing to the program files here. Add a program.
Is that real deal, Teal?
Yes, it is. What's happening,
What's going on, man?
Man, you know. Getting ready for some storms.
Oh, you're in line for those, huh?
We'll get them about 2 a.m. or so.
Oh, that's been a rough couple of days, man.
I'm going to back out of the sim and try getting back in there now.
Hell yeah. What'd you guys do to Cap Tua?
I don't know. He's got things going on right now.
I got you. I'm just...
yeah.
I look forward to seeing about the racetrack, and it took part of the fun away for me. But I get it.
All over the place. I am dirt slow and...
Are you racing, Spencer?
Track.
Yeah, I haven't put any practice in at all. I'm just trying to get this all set up.
I was about to ask you if you did and what kind of steering ratio and offset.
Nothing. I just drive. Listen, when I don't get practice in, I just crank that brake bias down and shoot for the stars.
That still works in the Gen 4 cars, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's good to know.
Yep. At these 1.5 mile tracks, obviously, the smaller the track, you want to be careful with that.
Oh, yeah.
I think I did it about a year or two ago at Gen 4 here in Texas. And
I think it's a connection thing. I don't mean to cut you off, Spencer. I'm trying to diagnose an issue here. Fuck, it's still happening.
Flickering. Now that's flickering and screen tearing are like two different things.
So it's not a screen tear. It's like it's like the whole screen blinks at a microscopic level. But it's enough, like, if I focus on the grandstands, I see it the most.
That's okay. That sounds like something. Okay, so that happens a lot with, like, the AMD cards, and then you enable VSync, and it fixes the problem.
Should I try VSync?
I'd give it a shot just to see. And again, I've never really had... See, I've had that problem with lower-end hardware, not stupid high-end hardware like you have.
Mm-hmm. But I don't know. I think the packet lost the deal. Can you still hear me?
But I know enough with iRacing. Anytime you make a change to the graphics, you have to exit the session and jump back in.
Oh, should have did that. Damn it. No, I left the session because I went back to the video. Because I prefer videos HDR. They're just smarter with it. And I put that back on and left the session. Now I'm jumping back in.
Okay.
Meant to put on the VC. We're qualifying in 10 minutes.
Oh, shit. It's 10 minutes to go?
Till qualifying, yeah.
All right, Bryce, I got to shift gears really quick, buddy. I will check back with you after the race, and we'll see if we can get it fixed, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good luck, Bryce. Have a good run, Spencer.
Yeah, appreciate it, Ben. Thanks.
No problem, man. Get her done.
I'm trying not to have a seizure here.
Don't have a seizure.
I'm just saying it'll
all you
be
gotta
okay.
do is eat some cantaloupe and you'll be all right. Don't eat. I made that up just in case.
Yeah, that's Trey, he's stressing. He was trying to get here on time. Just we start so early. Talk about starting this ARCA season or this this ARCA season, and I guess I don't want to be running it. I want help. But James can't really run it the way he's doing Saturday night, so I'm planning on setting it up Fridays around 9. Take the green, because if we take the green at 9, I mean that's more realistic than what we're doing at 8 o'clock here tonight.
Right.
A lot more people can make it.
So thinking about the ARCA on Fridays?
Yes. Okay. I want to open the session at 8. Green flag at 9 or 9:20, whatever.
Kirby and another guy, they're going to start a Merca League and a sports car league. I think they're wanting to do the Orcas on Wednesday. So
this thing is stressing me out. Sorry, I'm listening. But he's gonna run. He's gonna run that much Arca.
Well, I mean, I don't know if he's gonna run. I don't know. He's want. I guess them two just wanting to start their own little league because the other guy, he's kind of new and he's wanting to get into leagues like beginner league type stuff. Because the only thing he's really running right now is that super speedway series on Monday nights, and he just wants to better himself and get better with actually learning how to drive oval cars.
Right.
Mainly does road course stuff.
Okay. Spencer, give me 1 second. I'm gonna hope that this restart only